is Ansa Alabra. I'm a dating and relationship coach for ladies. On this channel, we aim at raising significant ladies by sharing high-value secrets that can enable them build all-round success in their lives, careers, and their relationship. Therefore, I welcome you on board. If you want to experience a lifetime of success in your relationship, then subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Today we shall be looking at a very interesting topic that is so dear to my heart. And why did I say so dear to my heart? Because I've had time without number clients coming to me to cry on my shoulders that they were physically abused, they were physically assaulted by their boyfriends. I decided to make this video to show you what is the possible cause and what to do when such thing surfaces and how to overcome it. So before we go into it proper, I will start by telling you stories. These are true life stories. The first of it was when I was 13 or 14 years. I went to stay with my auntie that was that married 3 years earlier before I joined them. Anytime she had a misunderstanding with her husband, the husband would try to walk away. And when he tries to do that, she will go to the door and block him from going out. So severally, he will have to force his way out. And as time went on, sometimes when he tries to have his way, she will not allow him to do it. So he started, the first time, he twisted her hand. And while she was trying to rescue herself, he ran out. And as young as I was then, I approached her. I said, Auntie, this thing you're doing, you will teach your husband to start beating you. She looked at me and said, get out. What do you know? It's a small boy like you. What do you know about marriage and relationship? Get out from this place. And I kept mute. Unfortunately, the next time they had a misunderstanding, this time around, after twisting her hand, he gave her a dirty slap and left the house. Another time when they had a misunderstanding, this time around, it wasn't working out. What he did was he gave her the beating of her life. And that was the beginning. So subsequently, when they had misunderstanding, he will beat her blue and black. One of the days she came to me, she was crying. Why would I be beating her? It's for misunderstanding. The guy will beat her. You know, someone the courage to tell her, but I warned you because if I do that, she'll beat me up. So I couldn't even open up my mouth to say this. Now, the second story. This woman was 5 months pregnant. And somehow I don't know what transpired between her and her husband, that the husband said something that she wanted him to clarify. But because he was angry, he kept mute. He didn't want to continue the conversation. So somehow he was watching TV and the woman came and blocked his view. That he must talk to her. And the guy said, please, you are blocking my view. Please, can you excuse me? She said, no, she will not leave that place. You must talk to her. He tried to force her off his view. She forced herself back. Before we realized, mind you, he was angry already, and that was why he avoided her to sit on his own. Then she came looking for him. After that, when he pushed her, she came back and was forcing herself on him. Before we realized, he gave her a dirty slap and beat her blue-black. That's a very sad story. The third one was between a medical doctor and his wife. Due to the nature of his job, he comes back late. So that night, when he came in, his wife, that was also 5 months pregnant, told him there was a particular food she wanted to eat. So the guy told her, yeah, you know I'm tired. I had about 3 or 4 operations today. So please allow me rest. I'm sorry. I'll get these things for you early in the morning tomorrow. Please allow me rest. She said, no. You don't know what is happening to me. This pregnancy is for both of us. Don't think I'm the only one that will suffer it. You must go and buy this thing for me. The guy pleaded with her. She said no. So he stood up and took the car key. When he was about to go, he told her something. Since you will not allow me to rest in my house, let me go and find somewhere to rest. When the woman heard that, she ran after him. No, and snatched the key off his hand. He said, please leave me alone. Give me the key. And when they started dragging the key Before we realized, the guy was already angry and wanted to leave. Get this, he was already angry and wanted to leave. So based on how they were dragging, this thing resulted into a fight, and he gave her the beating of her. Let me say this. Every man has the potential to beat a woman, including the one speaking to you. Yes, every man. But the difference between us and others is this. Over time, we've been able to tame our emotions, to control ourselves when we are angry, while others have not. So let me say this. Anytime you have a misunderstanding with a guy, and the guy is trying to walk away, please allow him to walk away. That guy is a high value guy. He doesn't want to do something he will regret later. And that is why when we get angry, we try to walk away. And most ladies, is that time they want to force us to trash this matter. And that is the wrongest time to do so. Please, dear, don't do that. When the guy is already angry, allow him be. You guys will reconcile later. I hope you get this point I just mentioned. If you can wait to the end of this video, I will share with you a secret tip high value ladies use in their relationship. So, let me list other possible causes of physical abuse or physical assault in a relationship. Number one, when either you or both of you are into drugs or drink to stupor. I know a lot of guys that are nice, quiet guys, but immediately they take alcohol, it's like something comes over them that they become violent. If you are dating a guy that when he drinks, the next thing he does is to start beating you, I will advise you to just leave that relationship. You can't change such people. The only thing that can stop it is when you stop that drink. And stopping drink is as difficult as any other. So if you are in a relationship that you discover the guy drinks, and when he drinks, he comes home and beats you, please dear, leave that relationship as quick as possible. And let me also say this before I proceed. Please, no high value woman will stay in an abusive relationship. If the relationship has turned abusive, leave it. It's not a do or die thing. Leave it. And let me tell you something. Most of these ladies that are now married and are crying foul that my husband beat me up, that my guy did this, whatever. Most of them saw a sign before they married this guy, but they ignored it. They just believed the guy would change, or they were so desperate that they wanted to get married. If it is beating, he can continue beating me as fast. He marries me. That's what they were thinking then. When immediately they got married, that marriage thing vanished. So reality down on them. So any lady that is now crying foul in her marriage, that the guy is beating her, he's physically diseased, whatever, he showed her sign when they were dating. She can't deny that fact. I don't know if I'm communicating. The second cause could be when a lady lacks respect or doesn't allow the guy to lead the relationship. Now, I want you to listen to this point very, very attentively. There's something trending now. Things like, I'm a feminist, gender equality, gender blah, 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 blah. As beautiful as all the points these activists are advocating, a very high percentage of what they're saying is true, and it's the reality. But let me say this to you. Please, most of these activists are hurt people.
There in the comments, a woman wrote, "Thank you so much, you two, for having this discussion. for getting out there and for warning women about the dangers of feminism. I learned too late that feminism was a scam. Today, I'm 55, I'm unmarried, I'm past the age where I can have children, and I have to take medicine to help keep me happy. I'm on medication. That is the scam of feminism. If there's any...
They are hurting inside. They are loners. They are alone. Some of them have been through relationships, and over the years, the relationship has not favored them. Some of them has been through abusive relationship one after another. So over time, they just got angry and then started such movement. But to make it palatable so that young ladies like you can join, they have to put in some things so that it will be nice when you hear it. But the truth about it is that most of these people are hurting inside. So the genesis or the root cause of such activism is hurt, is anger. So what am I saying? If you think you can't allow a man to lead in a relationship, please, you have no business dating. Yes, you have no business dating. That is why most celebrities' marriages don't last. Most of their relationships don't last. Do you know why? It's just like two people driving one car. If you can't allow your guy to be the driver, to lead, to make decisions, even though you serve as a supporter, you support him. If you can't allow that thing to happen, then imagine when two people driving one car, both of them holding the steering, what do you think the relationship will end? Your guess will be as much as mine. It will end up in a crash. Two people can't drive a car at the same time. I'm not also saying you are inferior to him. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I'm simply saying someone must lead. And if you don't allow the man to lead, that relationship will always have hitches. And let me tell you something. A man's interpretation of love is respect. And respect is simply acknowledging his leadership role. Let me share with you other things that men interpret it as respect. When you value or honor what he says. A lot of ladies, because they are buoyant enough, or because they feel they can do and undo, so they feel the guy they are dating, whatever he says, should not carry weight at all. If you've reached that point in a relationship, you are already generating heat, and that heat can result to anything. I don't know if I'm communicating. Secondly, when you don't allow the guy make decisions, just like I said earlier. Third point is when you feel you can't be accountable to the guy. Example, you came back home late and the guy meets you by the door and say, why are you coming at this time of the night? A lot of ladies feel, why do I have to be accountable to him? Please leave me alone. Let me go. I'm tired. Let me go. Please don't disturb me. This thing you're doing will create tension. So, if you think you can't be accountable to a man in a relationship, you have no business dating, so that every other person will live in peace. I don't know if I'm communicating here. I sound a bit biased, but please, I want you to pick the sense out of the nonsense I'm saying, because I know a lot of people will say I'm saying nonsense. What I'm saying is trash, but out of the nonsense I'm saying, please pick the sense from it. Another factor may be that you confront him, or you like to dare him or challenge him. Men don't like that. When a woman does that, the man starts seeing you as a man. So you must not challenge him at that place of strength. You don't have the strength he has. So don't give him that opportunity to use his physical whatever on you. It's disgraceful. I don't know if I'm communicating. Most women who have this understanding can manipulate a man like this. See, a man is nothing but a small boy with big body. That's who a man is. To the last point, and this is the secret most high value ladies use. If you forget any other thing I've said earlier, please don't forget this. If the moment you have an argument with your guy and the argument is getting heated up, the best thing to do is to keep quiet. Yes. Keep quiet. Keeping quiet is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. You know when to talk and you know when to pull back. Let me say this. Only low value women don't know when to keep quiet. Don't give this guy room to even say he's going to raise his hand on you. Are you not too precious? Are you not a princess? When you discover the argument is being heated up, please keep quiet. He may continue ranting. Keep quiet. At a point, you will discover the person he's even fighting with is not even talking. He will now begin to feel foolish and stupid. And he will be the one that will later try to see how he's going to reconcile with you. Why? Because you kept mute. Mind you, it takes two to tango. So when the argument is getting heated up, learn to keep quiet. That is a high value secret. I don't know if you get this point. I think I've come to the end of today's program. But please, before I go, I want you to follow us on our social media handles. The link will be below this video. And go down to the comment section and tell me one value you got from this video. And if you have any question, please leave it there and I will surely answer you. Please click the share button and share with your friends and families, because a lot of ladies don't have access to this truth you are getting. Please share it with them. From this side, don't forget that I love you, and please take care of yourself.